Rap sheet. This is something we're not going to run the video again because I did some
I've seen it 3 times already.
Yes. By the way, so have I. But we're not going to run it again because it has been ripped everywhere else, but on that particular Twitter account and us. So I don't want to catch any, stray cease and desist.
Sure.
Some flack, some strikes or anything like that. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to do that. But it's out there. Okay. We all right. Anyways, there is a video floating around that alleges Deebo and A.J. Brown on a phone conversation, basically talking openly about their situation contractually with their respective teams. A.J. Brown's with the Tennessee Titans and Deebo Samuel's with the San Francisco 49ers. They're talking in there, and basically they're going back and forth, and they share the same agent, and he's referencing this entire thing, and they're talking about their deal situation. What I took away from it mostly, Deebo said, I ain't got no offer in there to A.J. Allegedly, if this is who is on the phone, we do not know if that's the case. It's off camera. Who knows?
Right.
Deebo Samuel said, I ain't got no offer. But he didn't say it in like a spiteful manner. Sounds like there's still a lot of room in things that could happen between Deebo and the San Francisco 49ers. In follow-up, it also, in that video, A.J. Brown said he was basically offered like $20 million and was told, hey, you probably can make more money elsewhere, but this is what we're offering you right now. So what have you heard about this video? What have you heard about the things that we learned potentially from this video, if it is real, and your thoughts on the entire situation?
All right. So first of all, I have not corroborated that this is real. I believe it is, but I want to talk on the assumption that it is real. Okay.
Okay.
And that the people in the video are who they appear to be, because otherwise this doesn't make any sense, right? So, I would say that is correct that Deebo Samuel has not received an offer from the 49ers. From my understanding, he basically told them, like, I want to be traded. Don't make an offer. It's because that's like when people say, oh, it's probably about the money. Like, I don't think this is. Now, I mean, if he had an offer in hand of $25 million a year, might it make it more difficult to have started this whole thing? Yeah, I think had the 49ers made an offer initially, he'd have a lot more to think about, but they didn't. So he does not have an offer. He told them, don't make an offer. I want to be traded. So I think all of that was accurate. And, it didn't seem like there was any like sort of animosity, like, oh, why didn't they make an offer? I think Deebo is fine with it because he wants to be traded, right? The A.J. Brown part of it, what I took from that is their opening offer was $20 million a year. Assuming that is true, and that is actually because, if he has an offer for $20 million, like teams don't make their best offer right away. These deals take time. Everyone always makes an offer and says, all right, here's all we can do, and then you come back and like, actually we could. So like, I took it to be $20 million was the opening offer, which to me is probably a good place to be because it's going to go up from there, and he should make, let's say, somewhere between 20 and 25. So, he's at least in the wheelhouse there.
Is this ever going to slow down, you think, with the receiver position? Or is this going to continue to go and go?
I mean, this is a special offseason where, like, all of these dudes are all in the same boat and all really good.
It's awesome.
And they all the same agent. Your friend Tory Dandy.
Dandy. We didn't know because he sounded like very, proper. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to make sure I did him justice. Tory Dandy is actually Tory Dandy. Got it.
Dandy. Tory Dandy. Yeah.
He's a dandy.
Yeah. They all the same agent. They're all great. I would say based on where we are as an offense, like as an offensive league, you're going to get a ton of receivers with stats like this all the time. And it's really a question of, does everyone still do they pay them for the stats that they come up with, or does somebody say this is dumb? Like, we can get another one in the draft. And I think what has happened is half the league says this is dumb. We can just get another one, and the other half says we have to pay them.
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah. I mean, Ian. I mean, you're playing somebody else's show in the
listening
middle
to
of
the Mets
show.
game.
This is Velas Jones's interview on NFL Network. I had you just take out. It's my earpiece right here.
No, it sounded good. I mean, it sounded good, but it was getting a little distracting because
I want to.
But you're right. There's two different philosophies in the NFL right now. People are going, or people are not at all.
They're diametrically opposed, and so you have the Chiefs who are like, "Cool, we love Tyreek Hill. He is awesome. We will take the next one in the draft." And the Dolphins who are like, "We have to have this guy." And it's led to just craziness and an off season like I've never seen before.
Yeah, and hopefully this will be what off seasons look like all the time as people that are definitely doing live shows for at least the next few years.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Every single day.
And reporters who like breaking news.
Hey, bingo. A lot of that. You got a lot of that going on right here next to us in a basement that is on NFL Network as well. I don't think that video is bad for anybody. Did you? When you watched it? I don't think. If it was real, I don't think it's bad for anybody.
No one said anything bad. It was all truth. It was people being honest, and there was nothing. It wasn't like, this is why I hate the 49ers, or like this is why the Titans, or like nobody lowballed anyone. It was all fine.